What's crackalackin' online? My name is Leon, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really cool stroke and writing effect like I did in this intro. And we're going to be using Adobe After Effects, and all you're going to need is a marker, a Sharpie marker, and 3 pieces of paper. And this is what we're going to be making today. Hey, what's up? My name is Leon, or That Bizarre Child, and I like making YouTube videos. Obviously. Anyway, I make gaming videos, music stuff, vlogs, graphics, and other stuff. So if you like any of those things, please come check out my channel, and hopefully I'll see you there. Bye! Alright, so obviously we're not going to be making the whole thing because that would take way too long. But you know, you see this write-in effect and how they're shaking, you see the letters are shaking, and you see how they're being written and how you see the camera zooming. And I'm going to show you how to make the blueprint background too because people like that. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so first off you're going to want to get 3 sheets of paper right here that I have to create, you know, the squiggly effect so it looks like it's being drawn in, actually. And yeah, so we're just going to, geez, this is a really strong smelling marker. Hi YouTube, how about that? Oh, my voice cracked, that's embarrassing. Can't be seen on the internet anymore. Very simple. Hi. And then we'll draw the YouTube logo. And you know, you don't have to fill these in. It looks pretty cool if you don't fill them in. Alright, now let's draw the actual logo. The rounded square. Once again, you don't have to fill that in. Just for right now, that's what I'm doing. Alright, so... am I going to have enough space? Gonna squeeze it in there. I hate drawing E's. Anyway, that's really bad E. But anyway, that's basically what you're going to do. And what you want to do is take the other sheets of paper and just trace around it. So I'm just going to fast forward through this. You'll still see what I'm doing. So I'm going to put it behind it, and then I'm going to trace it. Alright, so I lied. We are using Photoshop today. It's not essential, it's not necessary, but it makes it look a whole lot better. So make sure you're in Photoshop, and these are my 3 images. I took them with a camera. If you have a tablet, you can obviously write it straight into Photoshop and no need for a camera and to write it with a Sharpie and all that. But I don't have a tablet, so I just took a picture with my camera. You can do it with your phone or whatever. Then find a way to put it in your computer and import it. So first you want to go to your image. Make sure you unlock it. So double click, then enter. So you have it unlocked, and it unlocks it on everything. Not this one, apparently. Okay, so now you want to go up to black and white. Make sure everything's black and white. You want to go down to threshold. That's probably already right. And you want to go click on the layer. Then you want, oh, it doesn't matter. You don't have to click on it. But you just have to make a new layer. Then you want to make sure you're on the white. You want to go to Paint Bucket Tool and press it. And that makes this layer white. So if you delete anything off of this layer, it'll have a white background. So see right there. You have the black lines. You can just select them, delete them. And that's it for our first image. Now, you keep on doing the same things with the other one. So black and white, threshold, then make another layer. And this is for if you want to, like, say there are dots and you don't want the dots. Let's see. So here we are. Go in here, make sure you're on your image, and you say you delete that dot. I'm not going to delete all the dots because this is a tutorial. But anyway, that's our second image. Now, our last image, we're going to do the same exact thing. It's pretty easy. Black and white, threshold, and make it a background layer. Oh wait, not blending mode. Background layer. See, this white layer is on top of it. You want to make sure it's under the picture. Now say up here. Oh right, up here we have the black lines. You can delete them. All right, so that was it for our images, and just export them and make sure it doesn't matter what they are, just JPG, JPEGs, whatever. So now let's head over to After Effects. Alright, so now we're in After Effects. You want to go over here down to New Composition. Make a new composition, 1920 by 1080p. That's HD. Okay. Now, you want to double click. Find the images which you want to use, which you took the pictures of. So let's use these. Open. You want to select them, not the comp. You want to select them and put them in the comp one. And you want to scale them up. So, oh wait, what am I doing? Scale them up so they're HD. And it's not a high resolution image, so it doesn't affect the quality. Now you want to drag these over down to like 3 frames. So zoom in, go to 3 frames. Now place them apart make sure they're all 3 frames and go up to 9 frames. Now go up to 9 frames, press N, and then it ends right there. It's B for the beginning and N for the end if you want to trim the comp area. Now you see this little frame, you just move this over here. Now you right click on the work area thing and go to trim comp to work area. And as you can see, it has 3 of them. Now these are not completely aligned, so you want to align them, make sure they're in the middle. And let's move this one down so you get the squiggly line effect. So right there seems about right. See, that's like perfect. Now this one's off, so you want to click this, you want to move it up a little, and there, that's good enough. So there you have it, there's a squiggly line. That's what it's going to look like when it's going fast. Now, as you can see, there's black text, you want white text, so you want to go to effects and presets, type in invert, and you want to drag them on top of the layers. So let's do that with all the layers. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. I'm a terrible tutorial person, but anyway, besides that, now you want to make a new composition. Let's just name it main. How about that? Okay. Now you want to drag your composition 1 into your main, and as you can see, it's very small because you made it trim to the work area. Now you want to right click, you want to go to time, enable time remapping, and you just want to drag this out. And as you can see, it goes, but then it stops because it only does the 9 frames which you first selected it to do. So you want to go to the little stopwatch by time remap and press Alt, hold Alt, and then click. And then we're going to enter a little code. So it's just loop, uppercase O, out. And it has to be lowercase, all the letters in loop have to be lowercase, and the O and out has to be uppercase and in parentheses. Now click away, and as you can see, it loops out completely. Now if you look closely at frame 9, it goes completely black, and for some stupid reason, I don't know why, but you just want to go to the frame before that, so frame 8, press a keyframe, go back to frame 9, delete the keyframe, and you fix the problem. So now you have that right here. Alright, so now you want to make it so it writes in. So you want to go to effects and preset and type in stroke, and then you want to apply it to the comp layer. So go to generate stroke comp layer, and as you can see, it's right there. We're not going to use it, First, we're going to use the pen tool. So we want to get to the pen tool, and you just want to trace around the edges. Now, H is for hand on the Windows, and then P is obviously not P. What was it? G, that was P. Okay, so H is for the hand to drag it around, and G is for the pen tool. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you want to make sure you're selected on the layer. Now just trace it. It doesn't have to be very neat, just however you want. I'm not going to take much time doing this. Alright. Now, you don't want to close the layers at all, otherwise it's going to only mask out this part. So make sure they're not closed. Now, in order to get from this place to this place, you want to hold and enter and then click. So you see the little square? You just want to click. So right there, and then it's like it completes the mask, but not closed. So then you can keep on going. So like right there, and right there. Now once again, holding control, click, wait, that's shift. Holding control, click away, and then you can go on doing that. Now I'm just gonna, so don't close the layer at all. Alright, so I'm just gonna fast forward this part. Alright, so now we've finished the pen tool. So as you can see, I've done all the pen tool, and the order you pen it in, like you color it in with the pen, is the order it will be written in. So say you write the Y in the U first, or say you write the U in the U first. First it'll be U, then O, U, Y. It doesn't really matter, but that's also important if you want to be a perfectionist. Alright, so now we have masked it out. So we have all of these masks. You see we have like 14 masks. It's not a lot. I just did it very quickly. Now what you want to do is you want to, what do you do? Right, you want to go to stroke, you want to go to all masks, you want to go reveal original image, and then you want to go to end, you make sure it's on 0, and then go to someplace and go to 100, so you make a keyframe so it writes it in. As you can see, it's already writing in, but you want to make sure it's really fat. So go to the brush size, and I always bring it up all the way to 50. So right there, and then it writes it in for you, see? And that's basically how you do it. So let's look at that. Ba-boom. So let's see, how long is that? Alright, that's good. Alright, so we have that. Now you want to make a background, of course. You want to probably make the blueprint layer like I had before. You want to make a new solid, so go to layer, make sure you're on the comp. Layer, new solid. Let's make it not a royal blue because that's going to be ugly. Let's make it a regular blue. So we have royal blue. It's a darkish bluish. All right, and also, how did I fix that? Oh yeah, and if you see the black outlines, you actually just want to make the brush size smaller, so you can only see the white. Actually, no, you don't even have to. All you have to do to fix the black lines around it, you have to go to mode, go to screen, and then you can only see the white right there. All right, so we have the blue. That's a good blue, I guess. You want to make another new solid, and you make that a dark blue. Actually, what am I doing? Stop it. Okay, I just messed it up. So you want to make that around the same blue. You want to make it a darker blue. All right, here we go. Put that above it, and then you just want to go up here to the shapes, to ellipse tool. You want to double click it, and then you want to go down to mask. You want to subtract, and you want to go down to mask and mask feather, and just feather it out until you like what you have. So first we're gonna put a cool little texture on it. All right, so just go to get a texture. I'm terrible at tutorials, I know. You don't have to tell me twice. All right, let's drag this one in. There we go. All right, so we have one texture. You want to just drag it over on top. Now you want to scale it up, so press S. Just scale up like that. Then you want to go to the mode again and do overlay. That'll be fine. Then you can play with the opacity. Press T, depending on how much you want it to show. So there we have a nice little blueprint effect. All right, so now go to layer, new, solid. It really doesn't matter what color this one is because we're not going to see the color. Put it over under your image, over top of your two layers. Go to effects and presets and type in grid. I already have it up. Go under generate and drag it on the new comp or new layer, whatever. You want to make sure the size form is on a width slider. Then you just want to slide it up to however many you want. Say that looks good. All right, let's see if we can add another one. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh well. So anyway, first is the main grid. So just press T for opacity and then bring it down. So there we have it. And I actually like putting the grid under it so it kind of fades away with the fade. So there we have that. Let's see if I can add another cool looking layer to that. So of course you can play around with this and just add however many grids you want. And say we have this grid and we just slide up the opacity so we have a larger grid over a smaller grid. So now it really looks like a blueprint, and believe that's basically the tutorial. And then you just have that. And if you want to add the camera, I'll show you how to add the camera. See if I remember. So layer, new camera. Just press OK. I never play with that. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Go to layer, new, null object. And alright, let's see. And then you want to make sure all the layers happen to be 3D. So go to switch toggle modes. Everything is 3D. Except, there we go. Everything is 3D except the grid. So these are the grids. And you want to pick whip the camera to the null object. And you want to say you want it to zoom in. So right there, how about it zooms in? It's completely zoomed in when it's right there. So go to the null object, go to transform, scale. Now if you go back, you can scale it back a little. There we go, and it zooms in. Actually, no, it doesn't. Wait. So say you zoom in right there. So there you have it. It zooms in, and that's basically how you do this effect. Kind of crappy tutorial. Yeah, no, I'm not really good at tutorials. But, you know, people wanted to see it, and this is what I got for them. So I hope you enjoy this. Please leave a like if it helped you at all. Please leave a comment. Positive criticism is always accepted, appreciated. That's what I was going to say. So, yeah, join the pride and subscribe. And goodbye, my friends.